Now, meteorologist Bradley Kind, your weather authority, powered by AccuWeather.
Things are calm outside right now. A few light showers passing through at the far outer bands of Sally, but otherwise things are dry so far. But we're feeling that deep tropical moisture really move into the area already. Very humid conditions outside this morning, and temperatures are already sitting pretty warm out there as well. So we're going to keep seeing things continue to warm up here over the next few hours, but still not as much heat as we've seen the last few days as we start to see more clouds move on to the coast, and that will help keep temperatures a little bit cooler. This is a look at Sally this morning, kind of going through a cycle last night where it blew up and it kind of died back down, but now we're on that other side again where it's starting to blow back up once again. We're seeing this pink color here on our satellite indicating the storm is still getting stronger and it's starting to expand a little bit in size as well. The National Hurricane Center says tropical storm force winds extend about 125 miles from the center of the storm. So as the storm moves on shore, we're still going to see the tropical storm winds far away from the center. It's not important to really focus on exactly where this center of the storm goes because impacts will be felt far away from the center. By the time we get to this time tomorrow, we expect for Sally to be somewhere around here between just near the very southeastern tip of Louisiana, eventually moving on shore in South Mississippi late Tuesday into Wednesday early morning. So Tuesday night into Wednesday morning is a time frame for landfall in our area now, although we could see prior landfalls brushing the southeastern Louisiana coast. And if we do see that, it's likely that we'll see a little bit of weakening before it moves on shore. So right now we have this kind of brushing land, weakening just a little bit due to that land interaction and moving on shore as a Category 1 hurricane. But still, some models predict this could potentially become a Category 2. So a good rule of thumb is always to prepare for a category higher than what is being forecast. Right now we're still expecting a Category 1. Looks like the track takes this through Hancock and Harrison County, eventually through Stone County, weakening down to a very strong tropical storm. And what we're looking at is a very slow moving system. It's going to take 12 hours for this thing to move from some of the barrier islands just through a South Mississippi area. So a very slow moving system will produce a lot of rainfall. The main threat with this is going to be flash flooding, also storm surge. Here's a look at the spaghetti plots this morning for Sally. We're seeing more agreement now than what we saw last night. When I was here last night, we had one of these things way out here, another one way over there. We're now seeing them come a little bit closer together, moving over Harrison and Hancock County, and that is where the National Hurricane Center has placed this cone. So we're seeing a good representation of where the models are coming into agreement. The alerts we have in effect right now: a hurricane warning for the area in red. This includes all of the coastal counties of South Mississippi, Pearl River County, and all of southeast Louisiana. The blue area, that's a tropical storm warning. For our area, that includes Stone and George counties, stretching all the way up to Hattiesburg, and even a tropical storm watch north of Hattiesburg because we could see tropical storm force winds that far inland. So we're expecting this wind field with this system to be pretty large. As we look at our probability of seeing those tropical storm force winds, which are winds 39 miles per hour or greater, the coast, a 100% probability of us seeing tropical storm winds no matter where you go. So Jackson County over to Hancock County through southeast Louisiana, we are going to see sustained winds of 1 minute or longer of tropical storm force. A good portion of the area will see those hurricane force winds sustained as well. And sustained winds, again, winds of 1 minute or longer, does not account for wind gusts. Expect wind gusts to be about 15 to 20 miles per hour more than what we are seeing the sustained winds at. A storm surge warning now includes the Mobile Bay area. Last night it was just a storm surge watch for this area. Now the entire Gulf Coast area here under a storm surge warning, and this is what we expect as far as storm surge. Mobile Bay, 4 to 6 feet. This includes the inside Mobile Bay. For Jackson County, 5 to 8 feet of storm surge. That includes the Ocean Springs and Pascagoula areas. From Harrison and Hancock County, 7 to 11 feet of storm surge, and that includes all of southeast Louisiana as well for areas outside of levee protection. So if you're in a low-lying area, there's mandatory evacuations right now for Hancock County for those areas that are low-lying. If you need to see if you're in an evacuation zone, go to the Hancock County Emergency emergency management website, and you can see if your house is in that location. But a major storm surge event, if you think back to Cristobal, that was just a tropical storm, and we saw about 6 feet of storm surge in Bay St. Louis. So 7 to 11 feet will be incredible. We have a lot of these houses built higher up already, but still, it's going to be a significant event here. Flash flood watch in effect until at least 2 a.m. Thursday, and we're expecting 15 to 20 inches of rain. Some areas up to 25 inches of rain possible between now and Friday. So we're looking at a lot of heavy rainfall. Now, where the center of the storm goes, the heaviest rainfall will be on the east side of it. So we see a storm moving right through Harrison and Hancock County. The heavier rain will be over in Stone, George, and Jackson counties. But if we see the center of the storm wobble back and forth, we could see heavier pockets of rain over to the west as well. So heavy rainfall can be expected. So we have storm surge flooding, flash flooding from rainfall. And as that rain moves on shore, expect for river flooding to be an issue in the coming days as well. So a trifecta of flooding issues there. An 80% chance of rain today. The on and off shower activity as those outer bands move on shore becoming more consistent as the day goes on. Tomorrow, 100% chance of seeing some showers and storms there as the hurricane moves on shore Tuesday to Tuesday night. The storms continue Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday we'll start to see some scattered storms as that moisture lingers behind. But this coming weekend, a cold front comes through, so mostly sunny skies and cooler temperatures with lower humidity.